Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. This week, we are finally getting around to the Tink spread, which if you guys have watched any of my last few Plan With Me's, I know I've mentioned that whole situation where my Planner Pixie Co., my first order, apparently got damaged somewhere along the line and got sent somewhere in Atlanta. So I was waiting because Randy so kindly was resending my order. So I had just been waiting a while for that, which of course is no fault of Randy. And I'm so grateful to her for all of her help with this situation. But it did mean that I was waiting a little bit for all of my foil to come in. And I had actually debated switching up my foil plan to just be able to get this video done, but I am so glad that I didn't because I think this was well worth the wait. This foil was the perfect choice for this kit. I honestly don't know anything that I would choose over this. And also, I think this bundle itself is so perfect because the sparkles kind of just like remind me of pixie dust, and the bottom washi reminds me of like, what's the quote? The second star on the right or something like that? Whatever it is. Those stars like remind me of that, and I just think it's perfect. And the custom boxes that Randy made me were just too cute. So I think it was well worth the wait, and I'm so glad that I just stuck to it and I didn't change my mind because this looks like absolute perfection, honestly. It's so cute. So also, the foil is Rose Sparkle, because y'all are going to need to know that because it's such a good foil. But yeah, so this video is a collab with Rosey of Rosey Plans. She has already posted her video because, like I said, mine was so delayed, and she was like, I really can't push like my videos back too much further, and I was like, girl, it's totally fine. Post your video and I will just post mine when I get to it. So her video is already up, and I will have that linked down below, of course. Yeah, my cat was, I guess, visiting me here, and his tail looks really funny. But yeah, so I will have her video linked down below, but this was a collab, and I was super excited about that because this is my first ever collab video, and we decided to do a little spring tag. So we both answered some spring related questions. But yeah, I think that's it for like the base and everything. Oh, this kit is from SPC. But that'll be in the title. So, and I did decide to make my own scripts this week, you know, in Rosey fashion. So we did use the same font. I think it's called Fairy Mother from devont.com. If I remember, I will have it linked down below. But yeah, so I did use a couple of scripts from the foil bundle, but everything else that I didn't have scripts for, that I didn't have scripts from the bundle for, I made myself. And it looks really cute. This font is so cute and is perfect for this Tinkerbell spread. But yeah, let's just get right into the questions. So, question number 1 is your favorite spring flower, which I do love peonies and tulips. I'm not sure about peonies. I want to say they are, but I know that tulips are toxic to cats. So, it might just be like if they eat them or something, but I just don't risk it. And I just haven't bought any tulips to have in my house, even though I really want to, because I've seen some really pretty ones at the store. But yeah, also I'm realizing that so many flowers are toxic to cats, and it's very upsetting. But a couple that I know are not toxic, so if you're interested in those as well, a couple non-toxic flowers for around cats at least. If you have dogs, you'll have to look that up yourself because I don't have dogs, so I'm specifically looking up if they're toxic to cats. But zinnias, roses, and sunflowers are non-toxic to cats, so I'll definitely be having some of those around my house in the coming spring and summer seasons. Question number 2, spring trends you love. I'm not one to really like keep up with trends, but I will say like I love the like pastel colors and the brighter colors that start coming out around springtime. I also love like some spring decor. Like I love like the flowers and the plaid patterns that come out, and just like in general like the brighter, like cleaner looking decor, because I love decorating for the seasons and the holidays and stuff, but you know, sometimes that stuff can get like really busy, and I just love like the cleanness of spring decor sometimes, you know. Question number 3 is your favorite spring fragrance or candle. I don't know that I have like a specific favorite fragrance, but I just love like fruitier scents, which is also like summer scents, but like for spring, I really love like fruity sweet scents, if that makes sense. Like, for example, like a lemon pound cake, or like blueberry pancakes, strawberry shortcake, like those type of things that are like a fruity scent but also have some type of sweetness to them. I really like those for springtime. But also just like fresh, fruity, citrusy scents for like when I'm cleaning and stuff is really nice. Number 4 is your favorite spring kit element. Again, just the pastel and brighter colors I love. And also kind of random, but like, I mean, fits into the question. I love the fashion girls just in like the cutesy dresses and like all the flowy dresses and stuff. I love the fashion girls that artists create for spring and summertime. I just think they're so cute. Number 5 is your favorite and least favorite thing about spring. My favorite would be, again, the colors and just like the nice weather where like it's warm, but there's a little bit of a breeze. So it's not like too hot, but not too cold. It's just, I love those super nice spring weather days. And then my least favorite would be like allergies, which I'm fortunate enough to not have like super bad allergies, but I do still get them sometimes and they're very annoying. And also just some of like the plants that start growing, or like more specifically like the trees. Like right now we have a tree outside our house that has those little like squiggly plant things that fall off of them, and they're all over our freaking yard and our house and our cars and everything, and they're so annoying. And then also, I don't know what these trees are, but I feel like everyone knows what they are. So it's those trees, I swear they plant them everywhere, like outside of every workplace, every store, every school, everything. Like they were outside of my school. Everyone at my school, we all called them sperm trees because that's what they smell like. But I think my mom said like they always called them fish trees. But they're those like white flowers that make a mess and fall all over everything, and they just stink. They smell so bad. I hate those trees. Moving on, number 6 is, are you a spring cleaner? I'm not specifically like a spring cleaner, like hardcore, but I will say that I definitely get like more motivated to clean in spring. Like a couple of weeks ago when it was like the first like really nice day where it was nice and warm, but there was still like a breeze, so it wasn't too hot. I opened up all the windows and I opened up our door and everything, and I just felt so motivated to clean. So yeah, I definitely get more motivated to clean once spring comes around. Number 7 is, what do you like to do in spring that you can't do other times of the year? This one was kind of a weird question for me because I don't know what I could only do in spring. But like the first things that came to mind were like going on walks or going on picnics or like going on drives with my boyfriend, like that type of stuff. Which obviously I can do any time of the year, but I feel like spring is just like when it feels really nice to get out and do those things. And like you just want to be outside all the time, you know? Number 8 is, do you celebrate any spring holidays? I mean, I like loosely celebrate like St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, all of those, but I'm not like religious or anything, so I don't, none of that aspect for like Easter and stuff. I am Irish and Mexican, so St. Patrick's Day and Cinco de Mayo, sometimes we go a little heavier, sometimes it's just like we're making tacos for Cinco de Mayo, you know. But yeah, so I do kind of celebrate those, but not like as hardcore as like Christmas or something. Number 9 is your favorite spring color. Like I've discussed multiple times, I love the brighter and the pastel colors, but if I had to choose, I think I'd say like the pinks and greens, which is also why I loved this kit, because it's literally just entirely pink and green. But yeah, I just love like the pastel pinks and greens and like the minty greens, all of those, my favorite. And then lastly, at number 10 is your favorite spring animal. I think first I'd have to say a butterfly, which obviously isn't like an animal, but same difference. But I also love like squirrels, and I love seeing the deer all around, because here in Montana there are so many deer everywhere, and I love it. I love it. And also I saw a groundhog the other day, and I think that might be the first time I ever saw one like in person, and it was just like running along the side of the road like in the grass, and it was so cute. But yeah, so that is it for the spring related questions. Like I said, both Rosey and I did this, so I will have her video linked down below, and go check that out to see all of her answers and see how her spread turned out, because it looked really dang cute. But yeah, let's just get into the day by day now. So on the sidebar, I put in a cute little Once More with Love munchkin in a flower. That is going to be to mark that this was a collab with Rosey, but I did totally forget to make a script for that. So it's still empty in my planner, but I'll just go back and make that later on whenever I do some more scripts. But starting off on Monday, I just had a really restless night. I just didn't sleep very well. So I, of course, woke up very tired. I went to work this day, and then this day my coworker brought in some leftovers. She had made enchiladas the night before, and she brought some for everyone to take, but I don't know if anyone else took any, or like they might have taken one or two. So she let me take the rest of them, and then that is what my boyfriend and I had for lunch that day. And they were so good. They were like the chicken enchiladas, and they had cheese, and they were like super cheesy, and it was just, they were really, really good. And then I had a headache this day, and I took some ibuprofen. And then for the last hour of my shift, I was left alone at work. And I don't know if this was like the first time that I had been left alone, or just like the first time that I was left for that long, or what, but it got so insanely busy, and I just got like so stressed out, and I was just running back and forth to help all the customers, and my back ended up like killing me after work. So as soon as I got home, I got changed into some comfy clothes, and I just stayed in bed for the rest of the night. Like I called my mom, or I texted her or something, and I was like, Mom, this is not okay. I'm so stressed. It was so busy. Luckily, that was my last day, because I had Tuesday, Wednesday off this week. But yeah, it was just so stressful. So I stayed in bed the rest of the night, and I had some ice cream. And it was this really, really good, it was a Tillamook brand. It was called like Caramel Toffee Crunch or something like that. And I have not found it at the store since, and I'm so upset about it, because it was so good. But yeah, I let myself just stay in bed and eat some ice cream. On to Tuesday, like I said, it was my day off. I FaceTimed my mom in the morning, and then I just watched some YouTube and did some cleaning around the house. I reorganized some of the stuff in our kitchen. Then I listened to my audiobook, and I was listening to A Court of Thorns and Roses. This was a reread for me. But I was just listening to the audiobook. And then this evening, my boyfriend and I went out with some of his coworkers to dinner, and that was the first time I got to meet a couple of them. And then afterwards, we went bowling with them because there was a bowling, what's it called? A bowling alley right across the street. So we went there and we played a round of bowling. I don't know if that's how you say that, but whatever. On to Wednesday, it was International Women's Day, and it was also my niece's first birthday, which just, like, how stinking cute is that my first niece was born on International Women's Day. Like, so cute. But yeah, it was her first birthday. I cannot believe she's already a year old. Then it was also my day off, so I just had a nice lazy morning in bed. I watched some YouTube, and then my boyfriend and I went over to his parents' house to help them pack up all day because they were moving. So we were literally there, like, all day packing up. And then while we were packing, or, like, while I was packing up, because I was in the kitchen doing all of that, I did listen to more of my audiobook, but I actually started the dramatized version this day, which I totally recommend. Oh, excuse me. My throat just got so dry all of a sudden. But I totally recommend because it gives, like, fun voices to all the characters, and it plays, like, music when there's music going, and, like, if she says, like, she heard dishes clinking in the kitchen, like, it would play that sound and stuff. So it was really fun listening to that. Especially since it was a reread, so it wasn't like I really needed to focus on, like, a ton of details. I could just kind of get lost into the audiobook, and I just had a lot of fun with it. And then we got McDonald's for dinner, and I used the Hangry script from the foil bundle just because I thought it was really cute, and I never get to use that. But yeah, I think by the end of the day, after us, like, packing all day and everything, yeah, I think we were all just kind of a little bit hangry by the end of the night. So, we got McDonald's. And then on Thursday, I did end up calling off this day because I was just, like, really sore and tired from the day before. So, I did call off this day. And then I chatted with Rosey a bit. I think this is when we first kind of started discussing doing a collab and, like, figuring out what kit we were going to use and everything. So I just chatted with Rosey a bit, and then I watched some YouTube, and I just tidied up around the house. And then we ended up getting food. I think this was for lunch this day, but we got some food, and we got home, and like, all of our sides were burnt. I'm sorry, my phone just started ringing, and I have the Supernatural theme song as my ringtone, and I swear to you, that thing scares the crap out of me sometimes because it's just so, like, it's like a loud ringtone. So yeah, I kind of just jumped out of my seat, but anyway, yeah, we had gotten burgers, and those were fine, I think. But we had also gotten cheese curds and onion rings, and those were, like, totally burnt. Like, we barely even ate any of them. We kind of just picked what was decent. So my boyfriend called them, and they ended up giving us some credits for that. And then I did listen to more of my audiobook this evening. On to Friday, it was my grandma's birthday. It was also payday. I also went to work. And then this evening, my cousin had her little baby. And that space below that box, I want to put in a picture of him. If I can figure out how to size that right. Because that's not really, like, a great size for a picture. But anyway, that's what I was thinking. So that's why there's a bunch of extra space there. On to Saturday, I slept in a bit. And then I just really wasn't feeling good this day. But I did go to work. And then on Sunday, it was daylight savings. I slept in a little more, and then I did end up calling in sick this day because I probably just, like, still really wasn't feeling good. So I did take a sick day, and then I did some laundry. We got McDonald's again this day, and then we went over to my boyfriend's parents' house to take a shower because we just like going over there better for showers when we can, just because we do live in a trailer, so it's really hard to, like, regulate the temperature in our shower, and also you get, like, warm water for, like, 10 minutes, so it's just kind of nice going over to an actual house and showering every now and then. And then I did do just a bunch more cleaning this day, and then I guess my boyfriend and I had some kind of argument this evening. I don't know what it was about, but I put into my planner, like, on my phone, talk/argument with babe. So we had some kind of talk/argument, I guess. So that is it for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more from me. Like I said, I will have Rosey's video linked down below. I will also try and remember to get the font for you guys and link that down below. I will also have my Instagram linked, which is where I will post pictures of the spread, post close-ups and everything, and tag all of the shops that I used, since I don't, talk about them in the spread itself. I'll also have all of the spring tag questions down below if you guys want to use any of those. But yeah, I think that's it for this plan with me. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I already said that. What am I trying to say right now? I'm so stuck right now. Oh my gosh, here's me putting in the scripts. Okay, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in a new video very soon. Bye, friends.